Says, let me see again, Alav Shalom. During his great military campaign, Alexander the Great, Alexander Makedonsky, he went to a distant land and he sat with the king. He met with the distant land's king. And meanwhile, while he's talking to this king, two people who had a beef, who had an argument, walked in. They had litigants, had a bedin, and they asked the king to be the judge. So one litigant said, I bought a field for my friend, and I found a treasure over there. I found a big treasure. Now the treasure doesn't belong to me, and I want to give it back to the seller. I want to give it back to the guy who sold me the land. Listen, it's not right that I should keep it. He should keep it. Then the other litigant said, when I sold the field, in the contract it says the field and everything inside. So I sold it. It's not mine. It says he should keep it. I don't want to take the treasure. So look at this. These two tzaddikim.
You don't have people like that no more.
I want you to have the money. No, I want you to have the money. So
I want you to work.
Yeah. So Alexander Makedonsky, he's shocked. He's like, what is this going on? So never did he see such a case, and he was very curious. I want to hear what the king has to say. What he's going to say about this case. So the king asked the buyer, do you have a son? He says, yes. He turned to the seller, you have a daughter? He says, yes. If so, marry one another and give the money to them. So Alexander the Great started laughing. Laughing? Why is he laughing? The king said, what? What I did was funny? What, you would have said something else? So Alexander Makedonsky said, yes, of course I would have done something else. He said, what would you do? He says, I would behead both of them, take the money myself. He said, he was shocked. He said, I don't understand. In Greece, where you're from, do you guys have the sunrise over there? Do you have sun over there? Are you guys normal? Do you guys have any heart? Do you have any soul? Like, what's wrong with you? So he's like, well, what do you mean? Of course. The sun rises in Greece. We have very nice sun, very shiny over there. And it's bright. And he says, does rain fall over there? He says, yeah, what do you mean? We have rain. He says, our crops grow very good. He says, do you have animals? Do you have donkeys? Do you have cows? Do you have, fox? Do you have this? He said, yeah, we have all these types of animals. You have horses, we have sheep. He says, it is only on their account that you have sun and rain, for the people of your land are unworthy of these blessings. So what he was saying to him, he said, you have to understand that it's you have to have everyone else in mind and not only think about yourself. The person has to realize that who says because of you everything comes, because of you, the zechut of others, the fact that you have all these other things going on around you, you don't know how much credit you have to give to the people around you. Who says it's because of you? So therefore, the sages are teaching us that a person has to make sure that he's honest and he's righteous, especially when it comes to money. Our sages were the exact opposite of Alexander the Great. They didn't only think about themselves. The Midrash says that Shimon ben Shetach, he was poor, he bought a donkey, and on the donkey he received from the Arab, there was a big diamond, right? And the student said, oh, Rabbi, that's it, you're wealthy, you got a donkey, and that's it. Even though the diamond was on the neck, it's included in the donkey, that's it. Just assume, people usually are quick to assume, listen, it fits the bill, it's part of the contract, it's okay, monkey business, give it to me, it's mine. And then for what? They try to finagle with the words. But Shimon Shetach said, no, I bought a donkey, I didn't buy a diamond. He went and he returned the donkey, being a big Kiddush Hashem. The Arab said, but blessed is Hashem, right? Great is Hashem, the God of Shimon ben Shetach. So why did the Arab praise Hashem instead of Shimon ben Shetach? Rav Yonah Lopian explains, the Arab understood that for a poor man to return a gem, he's not even required to. That is a huge, extraordinary feat. You have to have great morals. You have to have great midot to be able to return such a thing. And he says, what? How can a person ever get such a midot? There's no way. Every single person would probably just say, shh, let me just keep it, or leave me alone. But since he gave it back, he's connected to something higher than this world. He must be connected to some higher power. Therefore, he's connected to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. HaKadosh Baruch Hu is the one who gave you the strength. Blessed is HaKadosh Baruch Hu who gave you the strength. So therefore, a person has to know, we have to be like the Chachamim. We have to be like the Chachamim, and we not try to only think how to squeeze our way in, and to try to go and finesse people or scheme people in order to have. We're going to have whatever we're going to have. Because who says you deserve? Maybe you don't deserve this, and it's a test. To serve HaKadosh Baruch Hu, we have to have clean hands. What does King David say?